I just think very, very profound. Moving on to our next topic, FRBs. I'm just going to quickly cover this. A lot of news in FRBs lately, one of which is the first instance of an FRB that repeats on a regular cycle every 16 days. So this is huge news for the field because before, all the repeating FRBs would repeat, so we'd get multiple signals from the same place, but there was no apparent pattern to it. This is an FRB that does have a very cyclical, very timely pattern where it repeats on the same cycle, and this is really going to impact all of the natural origin, all the non-extraterrestrial, non-artificial source hypotheses. It's really going to impact that because if they can happen on regular and irregular intervals, the fact that it happens regularly means that it's not some random, exotic, cataclysmic event. The leading hypothesis right now is that it's asteroids impacting a neutron star is the leading theory. There are a number of other theories, but this is a huge piece of information, a huge piece of evidence to adjust and dwindle down the possibilities of what these things could be naturally. And I think the fact that it is a regular cyclical pattern is actually now adding a lot of evidence into the camp of, are these artificial signals? So this was big, big news out there. And another big piece of FRB news is that what we once thought were not repeating FRBs are actually repeating, just at much lower energy levels than we originally had detected. So the idea that FRBs are these massively powerful signals is true, but there are series of FRBs that come from the same source that are a lot fainter, and we weren't looking for them originally. So now we're starting to think that perhaps all FRBs repeat, which is a real big game changer in the field. So just wanted to throw out these two articles out there, big updates in FRBs, fast radio bursts. Anybody have any thoughts or questions on all this big FRB news?
Well, the thing about the repeating elements makes me wonder about a capacitance relationship. And we talk about electric universe and things like that. If you're dealing perhaps with a capacitance release, a charging release, charge release, so forth.
Even if it's natural or if it's artificial, just the fact that energy has to be released multiple times and perhaps on a cyclical nature is a very, very fascinating observation. Gary, from a capacitor standpoint, do you think that there could be cyclical and non-cyclical releases of a capacitor type element?
Only if the current fluctuates. So that would be a defining factor on that.
And I do think FRBs have a really big role to play in our understanding of the catastrophe cycle. I know that other channels have covered this pretty in depth, things like falling into Birkeland currents and electromagnetically flipping your charge and things. And FRBs just happen to be an extremely powerful electromagnetic signal that I think they have some role or provide some evidence or a part of the structure of understanding that. So I think FRBs, even if they're natural, they're just so weird, unusual, exotic, that whatever the answer is as to what they are will be game changing, will redefine our understanding of the universe. Everywhere from its ancient alien electromagnetic thrusters, like the ones they're building in the NASA EagleWorks laboratory. They are an extraterrestrial version of the internet or transportation beacons. All of that would be fundamentally shaken our understanding of the universe to the core, or it's such a bizarre and exotic revelation about how our universe works naturally that it will still shake our understanding of the universe to its core. So these continue to be, I think, one of the biggest stories in the world happening right now. Here's an article about, this is from an advertising agency about renaming climate change. Can a new name finally make us take action? So they changed it before, right, Tony? You were talking a little bit about this. It was global warming.